Moving on now, the United States has accused China of meddling into its domestic affairs through spies. Washington has prosecuted 2 Chinese nationals for spying in the United States, and as per the charges, they were trying to obtain information on prosecution of a Chinese telecommunication company. Take a look at our next report for more details on the same.
U.S. prosecutors charged alleged Chinese spies with trying to obtain secret documents in what U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland on Monday said was one of 3 different schemes by Beijing meddling in U.S. affairs or targeting U.S. residents.
The Justice Department will not tolerate attempts by any foreign power to undermine the rule of law upon which our democracy is based. We will continue to fiercely protect the rights guaranteed to everyone in our country, and we will defend the integrity of our institutions.
Prosecutors charged Chinese nationals Guo Chunhe and Zhen Wang with paying bribes to a U.S. agent they believed would provide them with intelligence related to the prosecution of a Chinese telecommunications company. To do that, it alleges they tried to recruit someone from a U.S. law enforcement agency who they thought would help them spy for China. But the recruit was working as a double agent for the United States under FBI supervision. While court documents did not name the company, a person familiar with the investigation said they were trying to interfere with the prosecution of Huawei. Huawei was indicted in 2018 for allegedly misleading HSBC and other banks about its business in Iran, which is subject to U.S. sanctions. In 2020, other charges were added to the case, including conspiring to steal trade secrets from 6 U.S. tech companies and helping Iran track protesters during anti-government demonstrations in 2009. The firm has pleaded not guilty. A spokesperson for Huawei could not be reached for comment on Monday. China's embassy did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Federal prosecutors announced charges in 2 other alleged schemes, including an effort to intimidate and harass a Chinese national into returning to China.
As these cases demonstrate, the government of China sought to interfere with the rights and freedoms of individuals in the United States and to undermine our judicial system that protects those rights. They did not succeed.
And for more on this story, our correspondent Susan Tehrani gets us the latest from New York. Listen in.
In an announcement that made headlines on Monday and was welcomed by both sides of the aisle, the U.S. unsealed charges claiming 2 Chinese intelligence officials tried to obstruct a criminal investigation of Huawei Technologies. Basically, the United States claims that the 2 Chinese intelligence officers used bribery and coercion. In a complaint that was made public during a press conference by Attorney General Merrick Garland and other officials, the United States claims that these 2 individuals worked on behalf of the Chinese government to target the United States from the year 2019 until the present for the benefit of the company, which it did not name. However, people familiar with the investigation noted and confirmed that it is indeed Huawei. In a twist, however, a U.S. worker turned double agent against the spies. This was announced, as I mentioned, by Attorney General Merrick Garland, where he also made the announcement that charges against Chinese nationals against 2 other cases have also been put forth. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.